It seems like every brand is coming out with an RGB LED tube light. So what makes the Viltrox H18 different from others? Well, how about the H18 being a double-sided light? Yes, you heard me right. One side covers the RGB color modes whilst the other side covers the bi-color mode. Interesting? Let's check it out. The Viltrox H18 comes in this awesome carry case. On the inside, you have the light with the barn door attached, a mini tripod, power adapter, and the user manual. Let's take a closer look at the light, starting with the handle. To power the light on, switch the toggle on the left. There is a built-in battery that will get you about 100 minutes of usage at maximum brightness. However, I find myself only using this light at 10 to 20% brightness. If you want to power the light indefinitely, plug in the power adapter on the right side. Now let's get into using this light. At the top, you have a small display that shows important information such as the mode, battery, and brightness. At the bottom is a wheel with a button in the middle. Pressing the button once will switch between modes, and holding it for 2 seconds will switch between RGB and bi-color modes. The wheel allows for quick adjustments for the light settings. Alternatively, you can press the left and right of the wheel to make incremental changes. Switching between settings can be done by pressing the top or bottom of the wheel. The handle also features a 1/4-inch mount at the bottom and at the top. This makes it easy to position the light exactly how you want it. The build quality is not bad. Yeah, it's plastic, but it doesn't feel like bending or breaking from normal usage. I do wish that the handle was a little bit more textured to provide a better grip. The H18 also features app control via the WeLight Pro app. We've taken a look at this app a ton of times on this channel, so let's just quickly go through the highlight features. Let's start with the basics, which are CCT and HSL modes. This is a quick and easy way to set your light to the exact color or temperature that you want. However, there is a faster way to select a color using the color picker mode. In this mode, you simply use your phone's camera to point at the color and it will be replicated on the light. I use this a ton when trying to match a product color. Lastly, there are effects, 26 to be exact. Some of my favorites are such as candlelight for setting a mood, TV flicker for acting scenes, and police for creating drama or suspense. The Viltrox H18 is a very handy light to have in the studio. It's small, lightweight, and powerful enough. I mainly use the light to add some contrast to my product shots, but there has been times where I use it as an emergency key light. The barn doors allow me to shape the light and avoid unnecessary spill. And for those wondering, yes, it's removable, so you can use it for both the RGB and bi-color modes. Now let's talk pricing. This is where things get interesting and complicated. The Viltrox H18 retails for $108. When you compare it to tube lights of similar size and features such as the Amaran T2C and Zhiyun 5-ray F100, you can start seeing the appeal of this light. Now, by no means am I saying that the other two lights are not good. Case in point, the Viltrox is 18 watts, the Amaran is 20 watts, and the Zhiyun is just on a different level at 100 watts. So, the Viltrox is not good, right? It's not that simple. Despite being the least brightest among the lights, I find myself rarely ever cranking up the brightness above 20%. Within a controlled environment like my studio, lights don't need to be that bright. The key light in front of me is only at 10% brightness, so for my use case, 18 watts from the H18 is plenty. There is, however, two things that I don't particularly enjoy. As you know, the lights are two-sided, but the controls are only on the RGB side, so if I'm holding the light, pointing it forward and in RGB mode, it means that the controls are facing away from me. Thankfully, I usually use the H18 on a tripod, but your use case might vary. The other issue I have with this light is that it only charges using the barrel charger included. I'm quite surprised that they didn't go for a standard USB-C port for charging. So, would I recommend the Viltrox H18? If you don't already have a tube light and always wanted one, this is a great value purchase. There are a ton of other creative use cases with a tube light that I didn't show, but at the end of the day, it's a capable light that can do bi-color, RGB, app control, and has a built-in battery, making it extremely easy to use anywhere. If you're interested in getting this light, check out the links below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye!